The verdict is still out on HBO Max. I love it, but I feel like when you look at the discussion about it online, people are just kind of like, well, what's the point of this? Why isn't it just HBO Go or HBO Now? Why does it have to be HBO Max? So they do have their own shows, but so far it's just been Love Life starring Anna Kendrick, and they retconned Doom Patrol Season 2 to say that it was a HBO Max original, even though the show started out on DC Universe. So really there hasn't been a ton of originals from them so far, but this show I didn't realize it was coming up so soon, coming out September 3rd. So I will probably review that on this channel. It's directed, the first 2 episodes by Ridley Scott, which is exciting because I love it when these shows get a film level director and have them kind of create the directorial style and a lot of the visual elements for the show, because that gives the less talented directors that follow something to rely on. I think a lot of really good shows have started out this way. They have artistic direction because of the really well-known director who starts the show. And he's an executive producer. The show is created by Aaron Gurkowski, who's written some pretty good stuff. He's going to write the upcoming Wolfman movie with Ryan Gosling, but he wrote one of my favorite, well, not favorite, but it is a really, really good movie, Prisoners, with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal, that was directed by Denis Villeneuve. So there's good talent on this show. It was originally going to go to TNT. I'm kind of not sure why they moved it, but the concept sounds interesting. It's about androids trying to take care of this human population, but they find that it's hard to control what humans believe. So it stars Travis Fimmel, formerly from Vikings. So let's check this out.
Gather round, children. The Earth was destroyed by a great war.
Apocalypse.
I was programmed to protect you. And now we start again. Does anyone know the story of the 3 little pigs?
Does anybody not know that story?
The first little pig built a house out of straw. The second little pig built a house out of sticks. But the third little pig, he built a house out of stone. One day,
This looks like a Sci-Fi Channel show.
a big bad wolf came along and said, little pig, let me in, or I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
That's cool.
Wolf she was talking about.
Mother?
That's her.
Ooh, it's her. Well, where HBO meets so much more. So that looked good. It's a little bit vague in the trailer. It was kind of hard to figure out what was going on, but it definitely seemed like it had an interesting mood. I kind of feel like this show would have made more sense for TNT than for HBO Max, but I think it seems to have an interesting concept. I like the idea that it's unclear who the real villain is, and it looks like it had potentially some interesting ideas. I think that the trouble that sci-fi type shows always have is that they have to balance big ideas with entertaining stuff for people that really don't care about sci-fi concepts and ideas. I started reading a lot of sci-fi literature recently, and it dawned on me as I was reading that a lot of it wasn't all that interested in plot or the adventure elements. It was just really interested in the world building and in the ideas. So this doesn't look like hard sci-fi per se, but it does look like it will have potentially some hard sci-fi elements. So it's hard to say who this will appeal to, but I'm definitely going to check it out. It seems as though Travis Fimmel is not the lead. It seems that he is a supporting character. It was really a little bit difficult to tell who was the lead, except perhaps the android who is taking care of the humans seems perhaps to be the lead. So there was definitely some Ex Machina vibes from that character. And, you know, I mean, the post-apocalyptic landscape, it looked a little bit cheap from my perspective. I was expecting things to look a little bit more polished, but it does look like it's going to have some interesting horror elements blended in there to the mix. So overall, it's a little bit hard to know what to make of this show because it's so mysterious, which I kind of like. I like it when shows don't put all their cards out there for everyone to see, but at the same time, it makes it a little bit hard to discuss them until they come out. But it is coming out September 3rd, so if you're interested in seeing my reviews of this show, which I'll probably be doing on a weekly basis, and of other upcoming shows such as Lovecraft Country and We Hunt Together, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a like, and as always, you can watch more videos right now.